Howdy friends, welcome to my patio on Konny Island. It's time to redo it, and it's becoming a bit too small now. Because the guys from Spax and good old Germany are building one, I thought I'd take a look at how they're doing it. Watch out, they're starting already. If the patio should stand the test of time, it needs a solid foundation. The fertile ground needs to be dug out and filled with gravel so that rainwater can drain away quicker. Obviously, the gravel needs to be sealed properly. It's best to hire a shaker. A layer of fine grit goes on top of the shaken gravel to balance out the height and level the ground. Spread the pebbles out evenly and flatten them out with a level. It's best to use 2 iron tubes, then it's bound to be straight. Don't start cutting corners, do it right from the start, then you'll have less drama later on. The finished patio height is marked with a string. It's easiest to use a concrete block as a foundation for the support beams. Level out the concrete block horizontally and check the building height once again. There's nothing better than craftsmanship. Those guys really do things well. The decking boards need to be supported by a support beam every 50 centimeters. Lay the concrete blocks to suit this. We use a level so that all blocks are aligned. And always keep it horizontal. When's the wood coming? Lay out the support beams that have been cut to length on the concrete blocks. Wood should never be directly on top of the stone. The right spacers made of rubber or plastic separate stone and wood. This means that the support beams are never underwater, even if it rains. Patio decks are often not as long as the patio should be. In places where 2 deck boards have to be laid behind each other, we need 2 support beams. Otherwise, we screw too close to the deck edge and the wood can split. And if the support structure is crooked or slanted, you shouldn't even carry on. We need quite a long time to screw on the patio decking. So that the support structure doesn't displace during this time, we fix the support beams with battens. An important step comes next. The first plank needs to be laid with extreme precision. Wood swells when it's moist and shrinks when dry. If we're screwing into extremely dry wood, we need a wider gap. Use a 6 millimeter space. If the wood is very moist, use a narrower gap of 4 millimeters. Draw on the screw points. For a tidy look, a screw with a countersunk head must be pre-countersunk, otherwise the wood around the screw hole can split or splinter. For hardwoods, 3.5 millimeters should be pre-drilled. The first plank on the patio is the most important. That needs to be 100% right. Onwards and upwards. The sawn edges are of course sanded down so that no splinters remain. And always pay attention to the gaps so that everything stays nice and parallel. And now we see why we need 2 support beams. Shorten the length of protruding support beams with a saw. The protruding planks now all need to be cut to the same length. Fix the level with clamps, then we have a nice line to position the saw against. Our patio should lead to the lawn at ground level. We therefore screw a stainless steel or aluminum plate to the support beams, obviously with Spax A2. Of course, that's a must, a clean divide between lawn and patio. So, the patio is finished. Now we can lay the turf. Yeah, and after you've grafted all day long, you can really enjoy the evening. And is there any better place than Konny Island by Moss Lake? Greetings from Texas. You're Konny. Wow, what a great film that was.